Well, hi. You sound like you're in a pretty good mood, and that's what sets us apart, basically. Obviously, your parents didn't just visit for a week. Actually, I just brought them back to the airport today. They leave tomorrow. Couldn't take them anymore. Then my mom wanted to know why I never get home for the holidays. I said, well, I can't get Delta to wait in the yard while I run in. I just became a mom myself for the first time. I thank you. Yeah, I actually adopted a baby. I wanted a highway, but it was a lot of red tape. Boy, that teething's a hard thing to get through with a kid. They're miserable creatures, boy. We're riding around in the car. He's in the back seat screaming for like an hour. Then he falls asleep like a little angel, like nothing ever happened. I'm looking at him in that rearview mirror. You know, it's not child abuse if they're sleeping. Then I remember doing the same thing to my dad. When I was a kid, he'd send me to my room as soon as that door closed. I realized he was on the other side. Why do you think they closed the door? I think you don't know what love is, though, till you bring a child into your life. You don't know what love is till you become a parent. You don't know what love is till you fish a turd out of the bathtub for someone. Then have to act positive about it. Good job. It's the closest I ever came to dialing 911. I'm like, yeah, it's floating. No, he's alive. You know, I grew up, I never heard the word child-proof. Jeez, safety was not a big thing when I was growing up. Why, a seatbelt was something that got in the way. Yeah, I'd be like, Ma, the seatbelt's digging into my back. Well, stuff it down into the seat. Are you mental? Roll those windows up, you're letting the smoke out. I didn't start out adopting, started out trying to conceive. And I wasn't involved, so I was buying. And it is expensive. Anyone in here having a fertility problem, and I consider being single a fertility problem. It's an expensive process. It's like $175 for a batch of sperm now. Whew, was it cheaper in college or what? Practically tripping over this stuff. That's the irony in life. You spend the first whole half of your life trying not to conceive. 20 years later, you're on a slant board in a fertility office trying to make it run the other way. Really bothered my mom, though. You know, she's very traditional. She's like, I don't know why you can't get pregnant like your sisters and I did. Well, I don't like the taste of gin. But I adopted as a single mom, so I still get to date, which is nice. I'm actually going out with a professional athlete. He's a bowler. He has his idiosyncrasies. Like every time he gets really nervous, he goes like this. And I'm not like most women, because I don't like big guys. All my friends like these big guys to protect them. I like them little. In case a fight breaks out, I got a chance. Yeah, basically, I date guys I think I can take. Is that so wrong? I don't like hairy guys, though. I tried it. I dated a little hairy guy once. He'd take a bath at my house. It looked like the sewer backed up. All that fur floating on the water. Just want to snap a cigarette butt into there. Then I'd have to wait for the tub to dry, then vacuum. I'd write things. Welcome. I just wanted a relationship, not a plumbing problem. Just came from a big emergency neighborhood meeting. Everyone is outraged because they open up a strip bar. Big sign out in front, totally nude. I thought they meant to get in. So I'm standing in line. Hey, anything for a free buffet. I was almost robbed the other night going home late. Jeez, thank God I just popped an Altoid, huh? Did you know if you have an Altoid in your mouth and breathe on someone, you can disorientate them? Who needs a mint this strong? If you think you need a mint this strong, what you need is a tongue scraper. Went shopping today. Twice, once to get the blouse, once to take it back. Ooh, they get snippy when you return things. Like it's their stuff. Something wrong with this blouse? I said, no, I just got home and realized I didn't really like the blouse. I just liked the song that was playing when I bought it. Give me the money, I'm going to get the tape. He's snapping at me like a fresh green bean. I like that one store, though. What's that woman's name? Not Laura Ashley. Oh, she made a horrible dress, huh? Little Pilgrim House on the Prairie piece of she came up with? The hell was she thinking? She made the dress to match the curtains and the lampshades. Here's a woman was in the house too long. What if you're out in that dress, you're at a party, you're standing in front of the matching curtains? The host decides he wants some fresh air. That could be bad. Not her, though, the other one. Ann Taylor. I like her stuff. They're a little pushy in there, though, overly attentive, you know? They follow you around. Oh, that's a nice collar. That's a nice neckline. You know what? If I wanted to shop with a friend, I would have brought one. So why don't you go over there and mark something down or something? And then I get in the dressing room. I'm in there like 5-10 minutes. She comes knocking at the door. I go, what? You've been in there a while. Are you okay? I open the door, Crick. I said, no, could you get me some toilet paper? I'm in debt, though. You ever get in debt? Do you know they call you? One guy called me every day last week. Finally, I said, look, every month I put everyone I owe into a hat. I pick 3 names, I pay those people. So if you call me one more time, I'm taking you out of the hat. They all want to be in the hat. Saw a truck out here today, side of the door. It said, driver has no cash. But I'm broke, too. I don't plaster it all over the side of my car. Got a self-esteem. Of course, when you're in debt, what's the only thing cheers you up? Spending a little, buying little purchases. It does, and you should. I highly recommend it, whatever your little purchase is. Manicure, tie. I buy underwear. Yeah, put a new pair of underwear on. I feel like $1,000,000, you know. I buy the jockey ones. They're 100% cotton. You can breathe. You don't buy those Victoria's Secret things, do you, you women? Things ought to come with a tube of Monistat. When I'm opening a pair of those the other day, a little piece of paper falls out onto the floor. And I pick it up. Inspected by Mary Lou. Well, thank God. Last pair burst into flames. Well, Mary Lou's on the job. I can walk around safe in my underwear. Except now every time I wear them, I think about her. I wonder what she's doing. I wonder if she's thinking about me. It's already been in my underwear. She could at least call. I wear my underwear way up here. Yeah, the older you get, the higher your underwear get. Like rings on a tree. You're 80, 90 years old. Your breasts are inside them. Then you die, they just pull them up over your head. She's gone. Died in her underwear. You know, I think it has to be worse than death. I think staying past your welcome. Professionally, no matter what you do, you never want to hear anyone say, ooh, she used to be good, he used to be good. I think athletes have it the worst because theirs is a physical performance. There's a shelf life on it. Some of these boxers, 40-year-old boxers. George Foreman's 49 years old. What's he doing boxing? You know, when you sock him in the gut, he pees a little. We laugh too hard, we pee. Imagine getting socked. Hopefully one of us peed tonight. Hey, I get just the right compliment. I let a little out. Sure. Someone says something real sweet. It's like my own little private thank you. Try it. Next time someone says something just moves, you go, ooh, I just peed a little. Pretty excited. I get to go to Hawaii next week. I went last year, had a near-death experience, thought I'd go back. Have you been scuba diving? In Hawaii, they tell you don't have to be certified. For $65, you get the tank, wetsuit, goggles, fins, a 5-minute safety briefing. You're on your way into the ocean. Of course, you have to leave your Visa card because a lot of people don't come back. Which I almost didn't because I didn't listen to one word of the safety briefing because the guy was missing the tip of his finger. That's all I could think about. Please do this, don't do that. I'm following the missing tip. Wondering how did it happen? Is it going to happen to me? First tell me where that tip went, then give me the safety briefing. What the hell's wrong with you? And the last thing he said to me, he goes, whatever you do, stay away from the eel. I said, I don't know what an eel looks like. Don't worry, I'll point them out to you. But I like activities on my vacations. I don't like to just sit around. I actually enjoy working out. It's, have you been to the gym lately? Boy, some of those guys overdevelop, huh? You seen those mesomorph frogmen in the gym? These guys are like barrel of monkey men, you know? You just want to hook their arms together and lower them out the window of the gym, yes? It's like if your neck is as wide as your head, take a day off. Supposed to go in a little. Their arms are so huge they can't get their hands in their pockets, these guys. I don't know how they take a leak. They must have to use prongs or something. There we go. They shake it. Is that the laziest thing you've ever seen? It's like, grab a piece of tissue. If I had a wiener, I would dab. Be shaking it on everything. Should wear a mud flap or something. Of course, there's no place like the gym to make you feel older, you know. I needed a bench. I asked this guy how many sets he had left. He goes, "Oh, I have 3 more, ma'am." Man, I'm at the ma'am stage of my life. Shouldn't be called ma'am till you've had that first mammogram. Ooh, you ever get one of those things? You're in one room, your breast is in the other. They put it in a vice and take it hostage. Start cranking it shut like you have the secret rocket formula. You don't think it's ever going to get back into its natural shape again. You'll be rolling it up to get it back in the bra. Put a little ham key on the end of it. Then they're not done. Then they smash them this way. Oh, good, dorsal fins. Maybe I'll go kayaking down the East River. Yeah, grab an oar, jump on. And, you know, as if there's not enough pain in life, our younger women are signing up for it with the piercing and all that. Boy, I just don't get that. I'll tell you, the first time I saw one of those tongue piercings, I'm like, geez, your filling came out. Spit it in this cup. She told me her tongue was pierced. I'm like, did it hurt? No, I feel totally a thing. Geez, why'd you do it? Well, it had improved the quality of my sex life. Sure, I guess you won't be doing all that talking. I mean, they're piercing everything. Tongues, lips, nipples, navels, piercing their labia now, these women. Yeah, piercing their little George O'Keeffes. Hey, what do you get up one day, you go, yeah, the kids are at school. I think I'll go get my left labia pierced. Thinking, geez, how do they get through the metal detectors at the airport? Irritated when I have to take my belt off, let alone my labia earring. That's why when I fly, I wear the clip-ons. You know, and we had our year of the woman. It took us hundreds of years to get 1 year of the woman. And then we get a year. One of us cuts her husband's penis off. I don't think we're getting another year. There's a little celebration got out of hand, huh? Crazy thing. Cuts it off, then takes it for a little spinneroonie. And wings it out the window into the bushes. You know, she put an arc on it. That's how you get distance. And the cops got hot on the trail. You just see 2 cops standing over that thing. Arguing about who's going to put it in the bag. It's not like one could say to the other, you know, I got the last one, why don't you get this? A little chalk mark around it. Tell you, the weirdest part of that whole story was that it was still there. Thinking, aren't there any dogs in that neighborhood? That thing would have been snatched up like that in my neighborhood. Some nearsighted cat would have dragged that thing home. All proud. Look, everyone, I found a one-eyed mouse. Thank you.